Welcome to the video series about stewarding your life, your mission, your family, and your ministry. This is Terry with Total Life Pursuit, and this video series is specifically geared towards pastors and ministry leaders because we want you to thrive in ministry, not just survive your years in it. Today, we are going to be talking about mission, being on mission. What is your mission? Now, not the church's mission. What's your mission? No. Not your ministry's mission. What is your mission? Your personal life mission. What is it? If you're thinking they're the same thing, then you need to listen to the rest of this video because I have some food for your thinking. You know, it's easy to do though because we're passionate. It's important, it's vital, it's godly, and ministry can easily take over our lives. Then all of a sudden, you're in a counselor's office. If you watch the intro, like I was, and your wife is telling you that she thinks you're having an affair with the church and that she can't compete. Because how does a woman compete with God? So, where does your education fit into your mission? Where does your personal growth fit into your mission? Where does your physical health fit into your mission? And where does your family and marriage fit into your mission? If those things aren't in your mission statement, your mission in life, then I propose that you need to rethink your mission. What does your mission imply, if I were to read it, about your relationships or how stressed out you are sometimes? I have this friend, his name is Paul, and I said, "How you doing, Paul?" And he's like, "Oh," and we were out going out for breakfast. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing great." I said, "You are always doing great." He said, "You know, if I'm not doing great, I take a couple days out, figure out why I'm not doing great, and then correct it." And I thought, well, that's genius. Most of us just continue not doing great. And I suspect when we're not doing great, it's because we're not on mission. Most of the time. Your life mission, like your ministry, has distinct nuances. There can be a lot of crossover. I understand that. A lot of it. But the church's mission probably hasn't thought about your body, your soul, your marriage, and your family. And your mission has to think about those things. I propose that you work out your mission statement. Just like you did your church's or ministry's mission statement, you work out a personal mission statement. Get those worksheets out that you have. If you don't have those worksheets that will help you, you could purchase my book. I'm not trying to sell. It's a resource that's out there that helps you discover your mission. It is so freeing and it's so exciting when you finally pen that thing. Do you remember doing it? I used to hate doing mission statement things. It's so hard to get it down into 3 words, 100 words and 25 words and then 1 sentence and then 3 words. And it was so hard. But when you get it done, oh man, it's freeing. It's exciting. You're like, yes, this is what I live for. There is a longing inside of you to take care of your kids and spend time with them, to spend time with your spouse, even to fulfill, some bodily health stuff. I mean, really, you want to be healthy and you want to be fit. You want to take care of your soul. You want to personally grow. That is within you. So let's do it. It's going to benefit you and it's going to benefit everybody around you. I know that you want to leave a legacy for your kids and for everybody that you mentor and disciple. I know that desire is in there. It's just that we get so busy doing so much stuff and being pulled so many places. It's in there. Look, what I've found is if I can sit and listen to Holy Spirit, I'll find my mission because He'll be speaking to me. but you got to turn everything else off in order to hear Holy Spirit. Look, I get it. I really do get it. I work 50 hours a week. And I was proud of how hard I worked. Actually, when I ran my business or when I ran a gym at the church, I worked 60 plus hours a week. Honestly, it was killing me. But I loved it. I really did love it. I love what I do. But it was wreaking havoc on my body. It was wreaking havoc on my marriage and my kids. And it was wreaking havoc on my personal ministry potential. Then I founded this ministry. I stepped out of that role, which I had been in for 28 years, and started this ministry, Total Life Pursuit. And it's different. It's really different. And, no more gym, no more getting up at 5:30. It was really different. I slowed down a lot and felt guilty. I felt guilty for slowing down. Some weeks I don't even work 40 hours. And I feel pretty guilty sometimes. And I'm trying to get over that. I'm working with Jesus. He's working with me. Because there's other weeks where I'm gone for 3 weeks ministering. Not every day. I do take a day off in those every week. But I am ministering constantly in other places, other states, and I'll do a lot of Latin American work, so other countries. So I'm still kind of busy. Jesus tunes me up, though. He reassures me. He comforts me. He rebukes me. He says I don't have to work as much as I want to work to prove myself. I don't have to push myself that much to prove myself. I don't have to overcommit to prove myself. And sometimes when I'm slacking, usually not my problem personally, he tunes me up there and says, excuse me, you're slacking, let's go. Laser focus. So let's be open to different things. Let's be open to Jesus saying something different to us, to switch gears. I love the beginning of the new year because it's like a fresh start. In fact, I love the beginning of a month or a season. I love the beginning of a week. I even love the beginning of a day because yesterday is gone. Today is here, and I'm going to do something different. Maybe. Here's this guy, Bob Goff. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He wrote a book, Love Does. Great guy. Bob Goff, he quits something every Thursday. Like he walked into a board meeting. This is in his book. He walks into a board meeting and he says, by the way, guys, this is my last board meeting. They're like, why? He goes, I'm quitting. And they're like, why are you quitting? He said, it's Thursday. So his thing, I want to quit something every Thursday. Now, I don't know if he's absolutely serious about that, but it would be probably a good idea for us as pastors and leaders to quit some things. Oh my gosh, what would happen? Our calendars need to reflect our mission, whether we like it or not. Look, there are some of you have the calendars that are so overloaded. They got so many things. They're crossed off. They got the urgent thing happening here and there. So you got to put this and reschedule that. Your calendar is crazy. Other people, your calendar is blank because you don't write anything on your calendar. You just go with the flow. And your life is crazy busy. Take a good look at your last month of calendar. Maybe even the last 2 months. What's it say? It's pretty revealing if you look at it. It will tell you what you prioritize. It will tell you what's important in your life. There's an assessment on our website that you can download for free and work through it. It'll ask some questions. You just answer the questions. Little self-discovery. Once you have your mission nailed, then you can put it in your calendar. But you got to have it nailed first. You got to have that 100-word, 25-word, 1 sentence, 3 words, whatever you want to do. You got to have that nailed down first, and then you could put it on your calendar. It's easy to drift. It's really, really easy to drift. In fact, there's a book called Mission Drift. It really was a good book. He talks about organizations like Harvard and Yale. the Christian Children's Fund, the YMCA, and all of these organizations started out Christian organizations and now are secular. But there's others. They have been purposeful about their mission, like World Vision, Compassion International, International Justice Mission, and the Crowell Trust. I can't say it. Crowell Trust. I still can't say it. Let's try it one more time. Crowell Trust. They stayed on mission. One of the reasons that they stayed on mission was they assessed whether they were on mission or not. You see, you've got to have a mission statement in order to assess whether you're still on mission. In fact, these companies would hire consultants to come in from the outside and assess whether they were on mission. Whew, what if we did that? I mean, what if we assessed every quarter whether we're on mission? What if we asked 3 people that are close to us, one of them being maybe your spouse? I dare you to ask your kid. Ask them, hey, what do you think my mission is? Ask them to look at your schedule and to discern it. Ask them to look at your 25-word or your 100-word mission statement and see if your calendar lines up with it, if your life lines up with it. Ask them to evaluate you. Is that scary? It's not scary. It's life. I mean, you could do this. Sure, it's hard and it could be, corrective, but we would be going down the right path. My friends, let's go down the right path. Look, we are people, leaders that make course corrections. We embrace correction because we want to get to our desired destination. So, once you have your true life, all-encompassing life mission, it'll guide your calendar. In fact, you block out your calendar according to your life mission. I know. You're thinking of all those things that are one-offs, the urgent things. You can deal with those things. But first, let's block your calendar out. First thing on your calendar every week or every month are things within your mission. You can even do a yearly calendar and look at everything from 30,000 feet and see if everything is on there, like, vacations, time away, downtime, fun time, park time, beach time, mountain time, desert time, wherever you live, canyon time. Is it on there? Are you getting away? Are you spending a little time away with God? A little time away with your spouse? Time away with the kids? You can see it. If you will do this, you will have a much higher probability and possibility to thrive in every area of life. So let's find our mission, articulate it, and create our schedule and our calendar according to mission. You can do it. I have faith in you. This is Terry with Total Life Pursuit. We'll see you next time.